Due to the approaching Hurricane Ian, as of 1 p.m. Monday, September 26th, comic book advocates, indie advocates, and Continuum Comics will all cease all operations. We do not have a return date, as we cannot tell you what is going to come, what is going to be this Hurricane Ian. We're doing this as a precaution. We've also delayed the Wolf and Fox Kickstarter till mid-October for now. We will announce the date on the other side of this storm. We're doing this all as a precaution. For those waiting on The Expanse, we had hoped to have PDFs out this week as the editing process is drawing to an end. However, in all honesty and full disclosure, we cannot at this point guarantee that we will be able to get that done this week. It is still a priority for us. It's still on our agenda. We have to deal with this storm that no one could have predicted. We apologize for any delays this may cause. Hopefully none, aside from a couple days. We will be in touch at the end of the storm to announce the restart of all programming. On this date, the plan right now is to record Backer Pause, the forecast, and the Comics Newswire early edition, which will more than likely be the only edition for this week. We will be back as soon as it's safe and we're ready. We send out our positive vibes to all those creators we know, the people we've met, and everyone affected by this upcoming storm. We hope everyone stays safe, and our fingers are crossed that this becomes a nothing event, but we are prepared for the worst at this moment. We will talk to you on the other side of it. My morning walk, which you guys can see, I'm walking. So since then, the update on the storm has not been anything that's better news for us or worse news. It's exactly what it has been for the last couple days. So there are no huge changes, which means we're still in a path of danger. And we are definitely going to be concerned about it and try to be as safe about it as we can. Like I said, in that video, we are suspending everything. Nothing's going to be done. So we apologize for missing out on some of the programming this week, but safety first, and we all want to take care of our families. With that, I'm going to give you CNW, which is usually the early edition, but instead this week, the early edition might just be the only edition. We will return as soon as the storm lifts and we find it safe to resume. There could be things that we have to do in our communities. I'm not going to speak on Beyond the Storm. I'm just going to tell you that as of recording this show and right behind it, both Backer Pause and then the forecast, we have no plans to broadcast for at least 2 weeks. If we come back early, we'll be so happy to do so. But for now, this will be the only Comics Newswire this week. Check comicbookadvocates.com for more information, as we'll try to do an update about the storm as soon as possible. The quicker updates you'll find will more than likely be on TikTok at comicbookadvocates.com as well, or Comic Book Advocates. I don't think you have to do the .com there. But that's how you find this information. But for now, let's get into that news. All right, we're going to switch over and do the news. Let's get to it. Time for a last crowdfunding call. It's last call for Jack Holter and the Legends of the Realm. You can find him over there on the Kickstarter. He's got 1 and 2 set in stone. Also, as getting its last rights is from Nader Fox. The Man-Child 1 through 2, the Silver Age meets the modern day. These are the crowdfunding that you should be checking out before time runs out. Nader's project, Man-Child, ends on October 1st, and September 29th for Legends of the Realm from Jack Holter. Please be advised, while recording this particular video, we're unsure when we'll return, so there might be other campaigns that are ending before we get to do another one of these programs. Please check backerpulse.com for more information. A new logo, Exodus. That's pretty cool, from Comics Unknown. Check them out over there on the Twitter. Ooh, and some WWE news, because WWE and comics go together, right? I'm a huge fan. WWE teases Bray Wyatt during SmackDown, but he didn't show up with the White Rabbit. Where is he? Is he coming back? I can't wait to find out. From James, we have a New York Comic-Con 22 booth 4037 limited edition announcement of 50 copies of the New York Comic-Con, I should say, exclusive cover for Christine. You can check out James. He's going to be at New York Comic-Con again, booth 4037. I didn't even catch that when I was putting this together. That's how quick I put this show together today, because the storm suddenly shifted back to us and it's going to be a bigger problem. From Comic Book Resources, that a new Leonardo figure turns the katana-wielding leader of the Teenage Mutant Turtles into an anime mech-style machine with a mighty arsenal of accessories. Find out more at comicbookresources.com. AJ Murphy says, whoa, we have 60 followers on the road to Valhalla #3. Can we make it 100 before October 3rd? Well, you can do that by going over to Kickstarter and looking up Road to Valhalla, or you can find this at backerpaws.com. Make sure to be notified when it launches. The first issue of Tim Drake Robin assures fans that Tim has been doing just fine, balancing crime fighting with dating with his boyfriend Bernard. Brought to us by Comic Book Resources. Check out that cool Continuum card. It's just awesome. It's also a way that we're showing people that we're sharing these videos that we make on TikTok, and also now Facebook, because what we do is we take them, we put them on Facebook and Instagram and different places, getting people more views. That particular picture's gotten over 1,000 views, just part of how we advocate over at comicbookadvocates.com. Bruce Wayne blames himself for the tragic death of one of his most trusted allies in the latest installment of Sean Gordon Murphy's Batman Beyond the White Knight. Brought to us by Comic Book Resources. Check out one of these alt covers from Fallen Leaves. This is a Kickstarter that you want to maybe check out. Go to the Kickstarter platform, type in Fallen Leaves. Harley Quinn's looking great. This is from Comic Book Resources. One of Batman's newest allies, Angel Breaker, makes her return in the new issue of Harley Quinn. The same issue that will kill the Clown Princess. Wait, she just turned 30. Oh, man, she was looking good for her age. Just going to kill her like that? That's harsh. Brought to us by Comic Book Resources. NRG gives us the brand new Zener Master of Child comic page found over on their Patreon, and things are heating up in the story, as you can see. What's going on? You're going to have to join NRG over on Patreon. Comic Book Resources gives us the information that Captain America's New World Order star Anthony Mack wants to top Chris Evans' elevator fight scene in The Winter Soldier. He said, the first time I saw that, I was like, that's crazy. So I just want a fight scene that rivals that. Oh, my. Some Captain America one-on-one, I guess. Brought to us by Comic Book Resources. So happy what's going on over there. They have unlocked already digital copies. They're doing great over there. There's an Alien in My Toilet. You have to check it out. It's on Kickstarter right now. Check out There's an Alien in My Toilet and help unlock other goals. And they had a project we love. We'll talk about that in another video, I'm sure. But in case you didn't find that video, now you know. This is some heart and uplifting news where WWE and Peacemaker star John Cena breaks the Make-A-Wish Guinness Book of World Record. That dude's awesome for making all those wishes come true. Brought to us by Wrestling on comicbook.com. See, I told you comics related. Check it out. Comic book reveal cover for Wolf and Fox. Wolf and Fox is now currently on a delay on Kickstarter due to the Hurricane Ian. We will update people as soon as we know more about the storm. But for now, look for Wolf and Fox to be on Kickstarter in the middle to late October. ComicBook.com gives us a preview of Batman Beyond the White Knight, number 6, and we get new details from Sean Murphy on Bruce Wayne, Harley Quinn, Joker, and more over at ComicBook.com. Here we go. KJ Murphy. KJ Murphy gives us the RTV logo here. He says he's only 37 followers from their goal of 100 followers. This is for Road to Valhalla. Find out more at backerpost.com or directly on Kickstarter for the Road to Valhalla number 3. Comic book resources in their look at comics referencing other comics. CSBG shows when Ambush Bug made fun of Spider-Man's then black costume in Action Comics. CB Zane announces that there's another exciting announcement from Outpost 426 Studios, and it's that Scorpina issue number 4 is headed to Kickstarter. Any Keith Garvey fans out there? Keith is back with a brand new cover for Scorpina number 4, brought to us directly by CB Zane. There we go. Much like MCU Steve Rogers, Captain America's symbol of truth gives Sam Wilson his very own I can do this all day moment. Wow, nice. Look it up. Comic book resources. We're happy to announce that There's an Alien on My Toilet has earned the Project We Love Kickstarter badge. This means you must go check it out on Kickstarter and back it if you like what you see. This is for the Trekkies in the room. Comicbook.com reminds us that 5 years ago, the Star Trek franchise was brought to life, and look how far it's come now. Lower Decks, you're not watching it, you're missing out. All those programs are definitely worth the time, especially if you're a Trekkie fan. And if you're not, it's time to become one. Thank you, comicbook.com, for reminding us of 5 great Trekkie years. Now on Kickstarter, but for a limited time, it's Legends of the Realm, The Watcher Saga. This is from Jack Holder, and he has just days left. You want more fantasy comics in your life? Well, this is the fantasy comic for you. Look for it on backerpaws.com. There we go, the Comics Newswire, or on the crowdfunding platform Kickstarter itself. The Marvel's director, Nia DaCosta, says they were annoyed that the A-Force moment in the Avengers Endgame was only 6 seconds. I would have maybe a fist bump. That could have been cool. This is from comicbook.com. I know that pisses some people off, but George A. Alvarez tells us over at Comics Unknown Exodus that they are looking for a colorist for Exodus Z at reasonable pricing only, please. Post your portfolio and pricing. You can find this at the Comics Newswire newsroom over on the Meta Group section. Comic Book Resources tells us the Damage Control miniseries introduces a new symbiote host to the Marvel Universe. Oh no, who could it be? So many symbiotes. You're going to have to check out Marvel Comics, or at least go to Comic Book Resources to stay in the know. It's time for you to fall for Fallen Leaves over on Kickstarter and get the cover that you deserve. Andor showrunner Tony Gallor claims that the Star Wars series will be filming season 2 in November, but he won't be sitting in the director's chair. I wonder what's going on there. This is so far a great series, by the way. I can't wait for the next episode. Damn, Hurricane might make me wait a little bit for it. From Warren Onfer, we have Haley Price, Tales of a Vampire. This is going to be based on characters from Tales of the Vampire Haley Price book, now coming to comic books. This has a release date coming soon. Marvel's Fortnite crossover finally debuts Superman Zero Suit created from the miniseries and an unlockable skin in the game. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. I guess that means anyone can be Spider-Man in Fortnite now. Oh boy. NRG Comics gives us Happy Fan Art Friday. Folks, this week's fan art is a promotional fan art of Marauder by Alex Weston 45. Check it out. She's riding that shark, dude. That's just doubled up, so we'll blow past this. Oh, more NRG news. NRG Comics tells us that we can support them over on the Patreon that they have. And this is all about Toon Man, the animated ace. Go to Patreon now and support NRG Comics. In Pulling Your Heartstrings news, Obi-Wan Kenobi star Liam Neeson reveals his reunion with this Phantom Menace co-star Ian McGregor brought him to tears. We rehearsed it before we shot it, and we just started crying. And it was lovely, he said. Oh, man, I'm so glad that movie finally got the respect it deserved decades later. This is brought to us by Comic Book Resources. They've been verified. I want to be verified. There's an alien in my toilet. What? Why haven't you backed the Kickstarter? Is he not cute and adorable enough? Are you scared too? Don't be a scarecrow. Check out There's an Alien in My Toilet, a project that Kickstarter loves. Now on Kickstarter, found also at backerpaws.com. From the smartest man I know, Gamal Hennessy, comic book law is a specific area of intellectual property. Few attorneys have experience in this field. He does, by the way. Amazing, amazing guy. Very smart. Smartest guy in the room, I bet you 95% of the time. I've represented comic book creators for more than 20 years. If you want a free legal consultation for your comic book, visit the site creativecontractconsulting.com today. All right, this is brought to us by Frank Forte at the Comics Newswire newsroom said, coming to Kickstarter soon, a new batch of horror comics by Asylum Press. And this is going to be a collection of horror anthology. She got it in the chest. Is that dude about to punch that in with his hand? Now that's horrific. See what I did there? The Kal-El Returns crossover between Action Comics and Superman, Son of Kal-El, shows the villain Metallo at a bleak low point ahead of his powerful return. Oh my, what could he be up to? We went over this about the weather at the top of the hour of the show, or the top of the show, I should say. While speaking during a press conference about Marvel's new Thunderbolts team, Hawkeye slips up and accidentally reveals one of the Avengers' biggest secrets. Oh no, what did he give away? You're going to have to go to Comic Book Resources to find out. Tom Hiddleston takes Loki Season 2 on the multiverse trip of a lifetime. Find out more at comicbook.com. Today, as we're recording this, NASA is about to crash a satellite into an asteroid. What could go wrong, right, Bruce? This is brought to us by comicbook.com. And that's it, guys. We're going to give you the first look at the forecast, and all we have to talk to you about is actually 2 weeks away in New York Comic Con. Huge show, October 6th to the 9th. Go check out my main man, Chris Mad. He'll be at Artist Alley table 1 Artist Alley. I think it's yeah, that's what it is. I-16. That was kind of painful, but we got it. We got there. Check out Chris Madden and tell him I sent you. That's it, guys. If you want to be part of this program, send us an email at comicsnewswire@yahoo.com. Visit our meta group over here, the Comics Newswire and Newsroom. That's an actual group there on the meta. And let's take a moment to appreciate Continuum Comics, which helps bring us this programming through a partnership. We will see you on the Comic-Con forecast, kids. All right, we're going to switch over for the TikTokers and the Instagram. You don't got to go anywhere. If you're on Facebook, you're going to have to switch over.